A letter to my ex-love. At first, leaving was so hard. All of your belongings still lingered around the house. Your hairbrush, your clothes, your shoes, that ridiculous African statue my mom bought us for a housewarming gift. Your books, oh, let's not forget that one book you bought to read for me, Loving Someone with Bipolar Disorder. Your tweezers, your favorite cereal, the dirty dishes that you'd left that morning, piled up in the sink, your southern hoodie thrown casually on the couch, one sleeve trailing on the floor, our babies, our dogs, baby Jesus and Azul, my favorite velvet rope which you called your own, your Burberry scent in our bedroom sheets, the pictures of you and us together smiling, so delightfully obvious. Your total essence lingered among the whole entire house. For a long time, after you boarded that first flight from Los Angeles to Indianapolis, I just sat there, encircled by your possessions, weeping, touching, sniffing your clothes. Enthusiastically, I waited for you to emerge through the door, hoping that this actuality was just a bad dream, mixed with some sort of distorted absurdity that danced inside my head. I just wanted something, anything that would make my newfound reality not factuality. But eventually, as the days and Christmas break weeks went by, I realized that December 23rd, 2007 was our last goodbye. And I finally convinced myself to box up my life, which for 2 years had belonged only to you. As I began packing, I found your long, dark hairs wrapped around my tattered brown leather jacket, the one you always wanted me to throw away, but I wouldn't because it was memorable, because I wore it on our first date, stuck on the bottom of a soccer cleat or poking through the lining of one of my infamous hats. It always got everywhere. Do you remember how I used to tease you about it? White girls shed a lot, I would say. I could see your face. You poking your pointy pink tongue out at me, grinning and telling me that I should get used to it, cautioning me that one day the hairs would be gray instead of brown. Sometimes I wish you'd kept that promise because I really did want to spend my life with you. But most times, nowadays, I'm happy for you because you have supposedly found true comfort in another woman's arms. And for this reason alone is why I walked out of our beautiful home in the hills to roam in the pits of hell, this earth, this world, just so you could truly be happy even if I was lonely. It's been a year now, and I admit that during the beginning of our departure it was raining. The sky was dark with thick black clouds. The rain beat its incessant rhythm against the windows of my heart, cracking them all. And I had to crawl to find all the pieces, and when I found them, the super glue was in your hands, but you were long gone with your new woman. So for a while, I held the broken-hearted parts in my palms and let the rain fall. And I watched as the lightning played between the clouds of my self-doubt. But for now, I finally stopped blaming myself. Well, at least I tried to. I stopped blaming myself for you walking out of my life and not being my wife. I know I can't change what happened. I know it's not totally my fault that our dry, beautiful road became so wet. I had to move on. I can't live in the past, but sometimes I feel like I can't let you go. And everyone knows because it shows. I guess it is because you were my first love. The one who helped me put my player cards up. You showed me how to give a real hug, be affectionate, shut the fuck up, and bask in the beauty of love. Now my heart is filled with nothing but love, and love is all that I can think of. I've just forgotten how to show love, so it's automatically becomes tainted even if I say and mean it. Yet I do not regret experiencing it, or better yet, experiencing it from you. And for that I will always be thankful.
Yeah.